Hello everyone. In the last lecture we have seen the control or destruction of the bacteria, how the control of the bacteria takes place, that we have seen by the exposure to the sunlight or use of preservative, use of chemicals, use of heat, that is boiling, pasteurization, sterilization, cold storage or freezing, use of oxygen, use of ultrasound, filtration, that all measures to control the bacterial growth. Then we have also seen the bacteriology of milk, that how the nutrient of the milk are broke down with the help of bacteria. And we have also seen some desirable changes in the milk due to the microorganisms, that is souring or curdling. Then we will discuss some undesirable changes in the milk due to the microorganisms. That also we have seen souring and gasiness, and then we will discuss about the proteolysis, which is an undesirable change in the milk due to the microorganism. Bacteria like Bacillus subtilis, Streptococcus liquefaciens, Clostridium botricum and Serratia macrescens break down the casein. This process is known as proteolysis or peptonization, and due to proteolysis there is development of off flavors and undesirable odors. Then second one undesirable change is the ropey or stringy milk, that is ropey fermentation. We also call it as a ropey fermentation. The definition is that the texture of milk becomes viscous due to growth of bacteria, and the condition is referred as ropey or stringy fermentation. Some sticky or gum-like substances are produced by capsular material synthesized by the microorganisms. When milk is poured from one container to another, long threads are formed. The bacteria responsible for ropey fermentation are Alkyligens, that is Alkyligens viscus is a gram-negative rods. Then Aerobacter aerogens and Streptococcus cremoris also produce this effect. The next one is the sweet curdling. Sweet curdling is when milk coagulate without formation or action of acid is known as a sweet curdling. So this coagulation of milk occurs due to rennet-like enzyme produced by bacteria like Bacillus coagulans, Bacillus subtilis. Sweet curdling may be followed by digestion of coagulum and bitter taste. This change occurs in pasteurized milk stored at low temperature. The next one is the bitter flavor. Bitter flavor in milk is due to following reasons like feed weed enzyme produced in udder of cow in advanced stage of lactation and microorganism. Such bacteria are Streptococcus liquefaciens and Torula amara. So the bitter flavor is occurring with sweet curdling, decomposition of fat, protein and sugar. This bitter flavor is common in a milk stored at low temperature. The next one is the butyric acid fermentation. This change occurs in sour cream. The bacteria Clostridium botricum produce butyric acid, which is accompanied with gas formation and results in bad flavor and odor. The next one is the alcoholic fermentation. Lactose fermenting yeast produce precipitable amount of alcohol and other byproducts in a milk and cream is called as alcoholic fermentation. Production of colors. Bacteria produce color pigments like blue, red, yellow, green. These colors are due to soluble pigments produced by Pseudomonas cincinnati, Pseudomonas cinzantha and Serratia marcescens. Milk as a medium for the microorganisms. The use of litmus milk as one of the test media for the identification of bacteria shows that it is suitable for the growth of wide variety of the bacteria. One of the primary factors in stability is the high water content. Bacteria need minimum moisture content, that is 30%. Milk has 84 to 88% water, which is the most favorable factor for the bacterial growth. Then bacteria prefer the neutral medium of pH, that is 7. Milk has average pH 6.6. Is not sufficiently acidic to inhibit the bacterial growth. So milk is nearly perfect food which supplies almost all essential food elements required by the bacteria. The major constituents of milk are carbohydrates, fat and protein. The carbohydrates in the milk is the lactose, which is a disaccharide compound of glucose and galactose, which is easily metabolized by the bacteria, fungi and the yeast. The protein mainly present in the form of casein and smaller amount of albumin and globulin. Nearly all 94% of the nitrogenous material of the milk is present in the form of these protein, which most bacteria easily convert to wide range of the amino acids. The buffering property of complete proteins gives a wide degree of stability in its pH, permits greater growth of the bacteria. The fat, which is in the form of stable emulsion, contains all the saturated fatty acids. The more phospholipids, the lecithin, are important in their partial metabolism by the bacteria, which gives a strong off flavor to the milk. The minerals which are necessary for the growth, such as calcium, phosphorus, sodium and magnesium, potassium, etc. are present in the milk. The vitamins of B group, that is thiamine, riboflavin, pantothenic acid and nicotinic acid, are needed by some bacteria, particularly lactobacilli, and those all are found in the milk. Bacteria take their food which is in aqueous solution. Milk is such type of food. The different ingredients are in aqueous solution, readily taken by the bacteria in milk. Aerobic and anaerobic bacteria can grow well. Therefore, milk is the best medium for the growth of variety of microorganisms. The products of microbial growth in milk and milk products. When microorganisms grow upon complex substances like milk and milk products, certain changes are expected. A great number of variety end products are produced by utilization of various constituents of the milk. Some of the products are as follows, that is enzymes, decomposed products of fat, protein, sugar, pigments and toxins. The miscellaneous physical changes. Then first we will discuss about the enzymes. For growth of bacteria, there is need of suitable food supply. Much of the food material is not in such a physical or chemical form that immediately taken by the bacterial cell. Hence, certain bacteria produce enzymes like substances like which acts as a catalyst. This enzyme alters the food material in such a form that readily be taken by the bacteria. For example, bacteria like Bacillus subtilis and Bacillus coagulans produce rennet-like enzyme which brings coagulation of casein called as the sweet curdling. Then second one is the decomposed products. Fat is broken down into glycerol and fatty acids. Such effect is called as the rancidity. Number of byproducts are formed due to decomposition of the protein. Protein is broken down into amino acids, other organic acids, alcohol, aromatic compound, gases and intermediate products. Also gives off flavor to the milk. Sugar is broken down into alcohols, acids, water, carbon dioxide and hydrogen. So the change of lactose into lactic acid by the action of lactic acid bacteria is the most common change taking place in the milk. The next one is the pigments. Certain microorganisms secrete pigments of various types such as blue, yellow, red, green and black. Bacteria may cause remarkable changes in color in the milk. The next one is the toxins. Various types of microorganisms produce poisonous compounds known as the toxins. So this may cause serious disturbances in a man and animal. So the bacteria which cause diphtheria, botulism and tetanus gives toxins in the milk. Then miscellaneous changes. In that, the bacteria bring changes in physical condition of milk and milk products. As a result of chemical decomposition, solid dairy products may be transformed into liquid by action of the microorganisms. Then we will discuss about the bacteriological quality of milk. The SPC, standard plate count, total bacterial growth of a sample per ml of milk and their grade. In the first column we can see the total growth of microorganisms per ml of the milk, that is the growth which is not exceed 2 lakhs. It is a very good type of milk. And the growth of bacteria is in between 2 lakhs to 10 lakhs. It is the B grade milk, that is good. And when the bacterial growth per ml is from 10 lakhs to 50 lakhs, it is the C grade milk, that is fair milk. And fourth one is the over 50 lakhs, it is the D grade or poor milk. When the bacterial growth per ml of milk is above 50 lakhs, then it is a very poor grade of the milk. The category of milk is the D grade. So such type of milk is not used for the consumption.